Oh, the night Pat Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. All the boys got roaring drunk and some not sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, everyone was feeling gay. Till Leary came with the bagpipes, some music for to play. Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner pouring out her grief. Till Kelly and his pal, the dirty rotten thief, they stepped into an anteroom and a bottle of whiskey stole. They placed the bottle on the corpse to keep the liquor cold. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame, and they winked at one another. Everything in the wake house went the night Pat Murphy died. At 3 o'clock in the morning, some dirty blue-eyed scamp wrote upon the coffin lid, "Here lies a tramp." They turned the clock so Mrs. Murphy could not tell the time, and at 3:15 should have told her it was 9. The whole damn gang got merry, they didn't care a thread. Mrs. Murphy said she wished that all of them were dead. Oh, of all the sights I ever did see that made me shiver with fear, they took the ice right off the corpse and placed it on the beer. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame, and they winked at one another. Everything in the wake house went the night Pat Murphy died. Everything was going fine, there was no row at all, till Flanagan told Flanagan he had an awful gall. I thought that this might start a row, and sure enough it did, for Callahan had carved his name upon the coffin lid. When the fight was fierce and strong and everybody in, someone knocked the whiskers off of poor old Darby Flynn. Oh, dirty Andy Burke was there, and what do you think he'd done? He stood the corpse right on its head in the corner just for fun. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame, and they winked at one another. Everything in the wake house went the night Pat Murphy died. Someone hollered for the cops, they burst right through the door. They jumped upon poor Paddy's corpse and they beat it to the floor. They knocked him twice behind the ear and once upon the head, but when they jumped upon his back, sure they found that he was dead. Mrs. Murphy started into battle with the cops. She licked them all in one old dick, she chased for several blocks. Oh, a lovely time was had by all 18 of us were tried for having caused a riot on the night Pat Murphy died. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame, and they winked at one another. Everything in the wake house went the night Pat Murphy died. At 9 o'clock in the morning, the funeral left the house. Everyone but poor old Mrs. Murphy was half soused. We stopped on the way to the graveyard at the old Red Door Saloon. We went inside at 9 o'clock and we never came out till noon. Someone asked old Mulligan if anyone had died. Well, said he, I'm not quite sure, I just came for the ride. We started off for the graveyard all in a very straight line, but when we got to the grave we found we left the corpse behind. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame, and winked at one another. Everything in the wake house went the night Pat Murphy died. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame, and winked at one another. Everything in the wake house went the night Pat Murphy died. Oh.